Hi. I've, if you've been following my channel, you'll know that I'm reading the long list for the Carnegie, Yoto Carnegie list. Even though the short list is now announced, I'm determined to get through the long list. And this is another one that I've read from the long list, and it's Wild Song by Candy Gourlay. And it's set in 1904. And Luki is a member of the Bontoc tribe, sorry. And this is a tribe in the Philippines. And she doesn't conform to the norm. She goes off hunting with her good friend Samkad, even though the ancients in the tribe tell her that a woman does not hunt. She goes off and does it. After she's brought to the council for the millionth time, a plan is concocted. And Samkad tells her that they ought to get married, that the ancients would bless their marriage. And if he's her husband, then he's not going to stop her hunting. She'll be able to do, he's not going to, shackle her. If she wants to hunt with him, she can do. Because he's her husband and she is under his control. But this is a life that Luki does not want. Her mum has died a while ago, so Luki is on her own. And it's a life she doesn't want. She doesn't want to be a wife and a mother. So she signs up to join Truman Hunt. Now, Truman Hunt he's gathering together the indigenous peoples to take to the World's Fair. And so she signs up to go with him. And this book tells of her journey from the Philippines and her experiences at the fair. What she doesn't realise is that her and the others from the various tribes, the Igorots, as they are collectively known, even though they're different tribes, they're all just collectively known as Igorots, are being taken to America to be exhibited. Rather than giving them an experience that will enrich them, they are being taken as exhibits. And they are expected to behave as the savages that the Americans believe the Igorots to be. So when they sit, when the fair opens and Luki and her group are sitting there doing the things that the tribe do, the baking and the stuff, the Americans are bored. They complain that there's nothing happening. And so they have to go off and do dances and have pretend battles, and because this is what the Americans expect Igorots to be doing. And Luki does find it hard that when she is going through the fair, she is stared at. And it's to be a person of colour is hard. There is racism and exploitation here. But interestingly, the author shows us through the character of Sadie Lockett, who is one of the Wild West performers, that even for a white woman in America at that time, it was hard because Sadie shoots and rides in a way that the ladies of America aren't really supposed to do. It's a story of Luki growing up and realising that life isn't all good and it isn't all bad. It's somewhere in the middle. And she has to learn to make choices and has to learn to compromise. While she is fictional, or Luki is fictional, Truman Hunt isn't. Truman Hunt actually did take a group of Igorots to the World Fair. And then when the World Fair ended, he continued to exploit and exhibit them across America. So she is basing the story on fact. She's taken the idea of Truman Hunt taking this group of Igorots to America, but putting Luki's story in the middle of it. So it's a mixture of fact and fiction. And at times it's a little bit brutal. But Luke is definitely a character you want to know. What I found out after I read this is that the first novel, Bone Talk, is Luke's story before this. But you don't need to have read Bone Talk to read this, because I didn't even realise until after I'd read this that Bone Talk was almost like the prequel. It didn't stop me enjoying this. So that is Wild Song by Candy Gourlay. I think I have now got 3 more to finish off the long list. I'll get there. So happy reading. Take care. Bye.